did your first quarter at the Gevirtz school go?
I must say I felt very welcome at GGSE. Everybody has been pretty supportive and helpful. There is a new working group for faculties that just started, where colleagues like Jill Sharkey and Hunter Gelbach would bring in resources, insights, and other people to give us a really good start, so that was helpful.
I'd say my first quarter was really great. I really enjoyed myself a lot. Getting connected to students, being connected to my colleagues has been great. Just getting to know the campus, the community a bit more. But I really enjoyed myself a lot, and I think being able to really focus on my scholarship has been amazing. I think this quarter trying to figure out, the teaching plus research, but even then it's been really wonderful. I've enjoyed myself a lot.
It went great. I taught a class of doctoral students. It was my first time teaching doctoral students, and I really enjoyed working with them as they were shaping their research questions. I'm really excited to teach a class in the teacher education program. I'm going to be teaching a class for students who are getting their credential in special education. And the class is going to be exploring different aspects of disability as diversity. And for example, I have a guest speaker who is a local author, a 12-year-old girl with autism who's written her own memoir. And she's going to come in and speak to the students about her experiences growing up with autism and help them understand it from a more multidimensional perspective. We have multiple guests coming, we have field trips, and I think it's going to be an amazing course that will well prepare them for being teachers.
Over the next 1 or 2 years, what are 1 or 2 things that you're most excited about working on?
As for teaching, I was looking forward to meeting my first cohort of teacher candidates in August. So now I work with really committed and dedicated and engaged science teacher candidates, and we explored ambitious and equitable science practices together that they could take into the classroom. And now, as of January, they are taking on the lead teaching in their classes, and it's a joy observing them and supporting them in their professional growth. Just the whole university, there's so much to explore and so many opportunities to collaborate to strengthen our science education program, but also strengthen what's going on in the field. This is incredible. I've started contacting and developing relationships with the ecology department, with the UCSB nature reserve system I didn't know existed, with the materials development lab, and I've just scratched the surface.
So what I'm looking forward to, I think, is devoting a significant more amount of my time to health disparities research. And so in my last position at San Francisco State, I was doing that research, but I had a lot more teaching and administrative responsibilities. So at this point, to be still within the realm of junior faculty, and to be able to really think more critically about the immediate short-term, but also long-term career goals that I have, and how what I can do now and the partnerships that I'm building will help fuel, a career in health disparities research. So that's really exciting to me, and to be able to think about that in the field of applied psychology.
Well, one project that I'm very excited about is on the topic of neurodiversity and mathematics. So neurodiversity is an idea about disability that recognizes that disability, or different ways of being cognitively diverse, have both challenges and strengths associated with them. And I am working to understand how that might work in research mathematicians who are dyslexic. So I'm working with some mathematicians to understand how they think spatially, how they think about topology, and perhaps think about, with these co-researchers, think about how we could then transform mathematics curriculum for students with dyslexia, with disabilities, to make it more engaging and more successful for those students.